everybody. I have a quick haul for you guys, and I just wanted to show you before I kind of go through everything, how I plan out my week. What I do is I just kind of write down every day, and then I write what we're having for breakfast, for lunch, for a snack, and then for supper. And then over on the side over here, I just make sure that I write down anything that's happening for that week. So like football practice, soccer game, Bible study, football practice and soccer practice, a sleepover, and then of course like our soccer games and football games and all that kind of stuff. And so I always write it in pencil because some things are bound to change. Like I think our Bible study is actually already going to change to another week. And then our sleepover, we changed a couple nights because we had some sickness rolling through and stuff. So that changes then what I do for the meals. And so I always include my snack in there and actually write it down, because usually during the day, sometime my kids are snacking, whether it's because we have football practice that night and then we aren't going to eat until like 7:30, 8 o'clock at night. The kids usually don't like to eat before practice. They makes them feel full and bloated, and so they actually would rather just have a snack and then eat when they get home. So it just kind of depends on what kind of season we're in right now. So what I do then is I'll just kind of write out everything that I'm going to cook for the week, and then I go through and I make a list of everything, and then I just bring that with me. And then when I write my list, I usually try to keep them in groups, like the dairy products, and then this is all the fresh stuff, and then this is all the frozen stuff, and this is all the meat, and then kind of all of the canned goods and stuff are kind of in between here, just as how they're kind of laid out in the store. So it makes it really easy to go through. I'm in the dairy section, so I know that this is what I have to get, and I am in the fresh food section, so this is what I have to get. So it just makes it a lot easier to go through when I'm meal planning. So I'm going to go through really quickly and just kind of show you what I got tonight. I got some brown rice. This is the whole grain rice. I usually use white rice, but I thought that we would try the brown rice this time. We are going to put it in some cream of chicken soup, so it should taste pretty good, so I don't think the kids are going to notice the difference in it. So we're going to try that this time. Some bacon. Then we're going to make some breakfast casserole. So I have the ground sausage, and then we like the links when we have pancakes. So I got some of those too. Mushrooms, these are going to go in our chicken, our bacon mushroom, creamy bacon mushroom chicken. And that is one of the favorites around here. I know it's my husband's favorite meal. And so we are going to make that probably Wednesday now if Bible study gets moved. So again, I'll have to play around with that. But onions, garlic, apples. This is some kielbasa or some smoked sausage that we're going to put into some Hoppin' Johns. I don't know if you've ever heard of that, but we're going to also use the rice, and it's really good. It's just like rice and the smoked sausage and bacon and black-eyed peas and mushrooms. It's really good. So some more ranch. We go through this like crazy. Some more Worcester. We like to put this in pretty much any time that I brown hamburger. I just throw a couple dashes of this in there. It smells so good, tastes so good. So you guys, you can see all my milks along the back there. We usually go through about 5 to 7 gallons of milk a week. I know it's probably, some people are like, oh my gosh, that's so much, but we don't do juice. So it's really just milk. It's milk for the meals and then water in between. That's kind of what we do. Very rarely do I buy like a lemonade or something like that, or sometimes if we camp in the summer, the kids will get like a Gatorade or something. But the gallon, the 1% milks, you guys, were $1.58 at Walmart today. Crazy. And then the chocolates were only $1.95. So I usually never buy chocolate milk, but I mean, you can't beat $1.95 for a gallon of milk. So I thought they were really cheap. But then we just have some cilantro, some tomatoes, some lettuce for salads, and then I will shred this up for my for tacos as well. I never buy sometimes I buy the shredded lettuce, but I try not to buy the shredded lettuce. It's so much cheaper just to do it yourself. These avocados looked really good right now, and so got a couple of those to go with. I think that's everything over here. Picked up some mini marshmallows. The kids love chocolate, hot chocolate at this time of year, and so they love putting these mini marshmallows in. And I also thought, I got a couple packs. I think that I'm going to try to make some popcorn balls as well. We'll kind of see how that goes. I have some hot dogs left over from camping season, so I thought I'd eat those up really quick with some hot dog buns. String cheese, that's a favorite snack around here. Green onions, heavy cream. This also goes in that creamy bacon mushroom chicken. So then this was kind of one of those really special items. This Halo Top ice cream. This is chocolate chip cookie dough, and this one is peanut butter cup, and it's kind of a guilt-free little snack. Right now, Dustin and I are trying to work out and lose weight and all that stuff, so it's nice to have a little treat that has some protein in it. So if you don't know, this it's like a protein ice cream, and so this whole pint has 360 calories in it, and this whole thing has 320 calories in it. So it's kind of, I never eat the whole thing anyway, so it's a good sweet treat without really going overboard on the calories. I picked up some cream of mushroom soup and some cream of chicken soup. Now these are going to go for like the cream or chicken and rice in the crock pot. And so those will go in there. This, we're going to make some tater tot casserole. And I have actually never made tater tot casserole before. So I'm going to give it a shot. I don't know how I've gotten through my life and never made tater tot casserole, but we're going to give it a shot. Some pizza sauce. We'll make some homemade pizzas at some point, I'm sure. Just some peas, some pineapple chunks. Oh, the black-eyed peas, that's what goes in the Hoppin' Johns. We've tried it without them, and it really does add a lot to have the black-eyed peas in there. So we actually really enjoy them in there. Some more peas and pineapples. Black olives. I swear, if the can is open, it's gone. My kids love black olives. They eat them like crazy. Some more mayo, just some more soup, and some green beans. Picked up some yeast. I was out, and so we'll be making some breads and some pizza doughs in the bread machine, and so I like to have those on hand. I did pick up some more eggs. I have like probably 3 dozen in the fridge right now, but these 18 eggs was only 50 cents. And I thought that was a pretty good deal. So, of course, I had to pick up another one. Here's the chicken thighs. That's what we use for our creamy bacon chicken. And so we just use a cast iron skillet, fry it up. Nice and crisp on the outside of the skin. Actually, if you guys are interested, I can probably do like a cook-along video. If you guys are interested, let me know in the comments or give me a thumbs up and let me know so that on Wednesday, if we do this Wednesday, I will do a cook-along video with me and you guys can see how I make it because it is super yummy. Some ground beef. I usually get the 5-pound, and then I usually fry it all up at one time because we use it, but I think I'm going to make a meatloaf, so I will probably just reserve out like 2 pounds for the meatloaf and then fry up the rest of it to use like in the tacos or in the tater tot casserole. I did get some frozen cinnamon rolls. I need to learn how to make cinnamon rolls because I shouldn't be buying frozen ones, but they're quick little breakfast in the morning, like on a Saturday or Sunday morning. Just plain vanilla yogurt. We like to make yogurt parfaits out of this usually, but I picked up the yogurt and then I went into the produce section and there were no strawberries and they only had like the super expensive specialty organic blueberries, and I was like, yeah, we're not gonna do that today. So but the kids like just plain vanilla yogurt, and then I have some granola that they like to sprinkle in there. I do have frozen fruit, so they probably will pull that out to make some yogurt parfaits and that. So, broccoli and cauliflower. My kids actually really like the broccoli and cauliflower together, the steam bags, and I could not find any of those. It's usually this Bird's Eye Steam Fresh brand. I could not find any of those. I could only find the ones with carrots in there, and the kids really don't enjoy the carrots, that California medley at all. So we'll probably just make both of these and then mix it up, and we'll probably both eat it, especially if my husband's home when we make it. We enjoy broccoli and cauliflower. I'm super surprised, and I don't know, maybe I just have good vegetable eaters, but these steam fresh bags, and then you just put butter and salt and pepper on them, and the kids just love them. Even when I was doing daycare, the daycare kids loved them and would eat all their broccoli and cauliflower. So I don't know, if you have a struggling vegetable eater, try these steam fresh bags. If you haven't, maybe you'll get lucky too. So another favorite is the super sweet corn. And again, I'm almost to the point where I have to make 2 of these bags because my kids love them so much. Tater tots for the tater tot casserole, and then just for, sides for chicken fingers or whatever it is for lunch. The shredded hash browns for the breakfast casserole that we're going to make. I picked up some applesauce. It's got plain, and then the cinnamon applesauce, since it's kind of a fall-y kind of thing. Just picked up some Pops, and then some Goldfish. This is a good, easy go-to snack, especially on the go for church, or if I've got to go to practice. I coach my son's team, and I have to bring all my kids with me because my husband works late that night, and so it's nice to have little snacks that they can kind of sit and do on their own while I'm coaching. Ramen, I know, has like 0 nutritional value, but whatever. The kids like it, and it's a meal that they can make on their own. It makes them feel independent, and if I'm busy or whatever, they can just go and they make it on their own. So whatever, we get it. Plus it's really cheap. Some cereal. I usually try to get like a quote good cereal, and then a sugary cereal. I don't know, maybe it makes me feel better about myself as a mom to say that I have something good in the cupboard for cereal, but whatever. Cottage cheese, sour cream, some bagels. Bagels are another big breakfast thing that the kids just like to put in the toaster themselves. And then we had to fill up on socks. Now that it's getting colder here, finding socks is like crazy. My kids always wear Mitch match is what they call it instead of mismatch. I think it's hilarious. I'm like, who's this Mitch and why can't he match his socks? But it's just so funny to hear him say it. But anyway, so everyone needed new socks, and then I had one kid that needed new underwear, and then we needed more copy paper for our homeschool. So anyway, that is what we got at this trip to Walmart. And there's a couple other things that I don't have listed here, but my total was $266, and this should last us like a week and a half's worth of food. I've got some extra meals in there in case I needed some quick meals. And then, of course, we got some, extra stuff like the ice cream and kind of the socks and that kind of stuff, and just some extra items that we had on there. But anyway, you guys, thanks so much for watching. Let me know if you guys want to see that creamy bacon mushroom chicken video, or even the breakfast casserole video, and I can get that up for you guys. So anyway, have a good night, guys.